we're live.
We're live.
Okay. Oh, you caught us in the middle of Love Lift Us Up
Foolishness.
Where We Belong.
Of foolishness.
Hello, everybody. Hi. I'm Mark Sam Rosenthal. I'm one of the co-creators of West 40s, this series that you guys are subscribed to. Morning. And I'm with John Andrew Morrison, who plays Franklin in the show, a longtime good friend of mine, one of the funniest people I know, which is why I had to have him in the show. And I'm so glad to have him here this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am not up yet. The coffee has not kicked it. The coffee has not in these
That's
wonderful
okay.
Hamilton
You know,
cups.
people are watching from all over the world. It could be evening where some of these people are, so you might really be right in the zone there.
Good afternoon.
We're gonna ask John Andrew some questions, get to know him a little bit about his experience with the show and just him in general, because he's amazing. And he has a tick, and that's it. Hey, from Indonesia. See, good night. I told you it wasn't morning everywhere.
Pin spray. Oh.
So
wonderful.
Speaking of everybody who's watching,
Julian.
Julian Fleischer. I know that fella.
He's fabulous.
He's fabulous.
He's
Amazing.
delicious.
Actually, Julian Fleischer sang the closing credits song, the version of Hot Child in the City, which I think is so amazing. Thanks, Julian.
Morning from Dallas.
Good morning. It's even earlier there, 1 hour earlier.
Costa Rica.
This is exciting.
Wow.
So we've got, you guys, if you have questions for John Andrew or myself,
he's with Brian. What are they doing?
they're upstate. That's where Brian is.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Keep them on the DL. Put them in the comments. Questions. Some love from Leslie. I love you too. Put them in the comments. But meanwhile, I'm gonna get started with a couple of pre-prepared questions that I have. Some things I want to know. So, John Andrew,
Mark Sam.
old friend. We both have two names. We had to be in a show together. It was
Get
inevitable.
naked, Julia. Well, we'll talk about the naked thing in a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's get to that.
Okay.
All right, in a little bit. Good morning. Good morning from the West 20s. That's great. All right, John Andrew, in the show,
Yes.
you play a wealthy Jamaican heiress with an art gallery. Now, is there any part of that is true for you besides being Jamaican?
Yes, I'm a wealthy heiress with a art gallery in Hell's Kitchen. No, I'm not. Not at all.
That's not the apartment I got invited to, although it's very tastefully decorated.
It's an apartment. My home. No, I did grow up with a mom who was a lady who lunched.
Okay.
And
Me too.
is very much a society lady in Kingston, Jamaica. So, her picture comes up on the social scene in the paper every once in a while.
I love that.
Yeah, she's very glamorous.
Okay.
And,
Did you get that from her?
my glamour?
Yeah,
because I'm so glamorous. I'm rocking.
You're exotic to
A
me.
designer.
You're my only Jamaican friend.
Oh, I'm so sad about that. Does anyone still wear? Yes.
But
anyway.
still wear a hat.
Oh
Cute.
my God,
Cute.
my face is terrible today.
You look
Breaking
great.
out.
You look
Okay.
great. You look amazing. And you look great in the show.
Well, thank you.
No, you really do.
That costume designer was fantastic.
Yes. Matthew
He's
Hempstead.
great.
Yes.
And
Great.
tall.
He's very tall.
He's very, very tall.
Yeah.
The costume designer was like 6'6".
Yeah, he works for
something.
Sesame Street, but somehow
Yeah.
we managed to not look like Muppets. We looked amazing, I think.
Oh, Singapore. Hello.
So we were talking before we went live about being in our 40s now. I wonder what's the most appealing thing to you about working on this series, besides getting to work with me? Does it have anything to do with the subject matter, the guys in their 40s thing, or is it being online, or what's appealing to you?
So it's well, we're not to that episode yet, but the thing that I kind of loved about the treatment for, so I don't know if they know, but each of the episodes kind of follows one particular character.
That's right.
And the thing that I liked about the Franklin episode, and something that relates to to me very much is this idea of like the stories we tell ourselves about ourselves and how those things get challenged. So, so Franklin kind of is this person who is like, well, I'm done with romance and love.
Which he even says in the pilot.
Which he says, we set it up in the pilot. And then the universe kind of goes about to say, well, maybe not.
Right.
Maybe not. And that's definitely something that has happened to me, where I've told myself some stories about myself.
Yeah.
And then, the universe kind of goes, not so much.
Right.
I'm a bigger man, and I'm an actor in New York for 20 years. I've been called fat every way you can imagine. And there are times when you're like, oh, well, I'm not sexy, or I'm not this. And then I'll never forget this one day I was at an event and this man was giving me all of the energy. And I was like, what is happening here? And he called me fat in the nicest way. He looked at me and he went, I like a man who eats.
Oh, shit! Yes. And that was like, twisted your.
And it totally did.
Yeah.
And,
I know what you mean.
There was this whole thing where I was like, well, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm somebody's cup of tea.
Yes, you are.
And when it comes to, in my 40s, I've learned to go where it's warm.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of fighting for.
Yes.
No, I think, and the older we get, of course, the more stories we've told ourselves. Oh, by the way, there's someone from Jamaica.
Jamar, where in Jamaica are you? That's amazing.
You got a countryman watching you. This is great. Amazing. Thanks for watching, Jamar.
Big up!
He's in Kingston!
Big up, Jamar! Big up! Whoa.
I don't even know any Jamaican phrases to say, but that's why you're here, I guess.
Yeah, you don't need to.
I don't need to try.
No, it's all good.
It's
Romania,
good.
my gosh.
It's pretty exciting. But I know exactly what you mean. And the older we get, we have more stories that we've told ourselves. And of course, we've had more time to let them sit and get sort of solidified and kind of believe them more. So the harder it can be. And that's something that my character will work through in the episode of this season that's more about him. The harder it can be to shake that story up.
Because we do get set in our ways a little bit, and I think some of the challenge about being of this age is to still be invested in learning and experiencing and do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you gotta try. You really have to be conscious. When I was 25, that's all I did. Everything was new and I was trying everything, that's like not, I gotta consciously remember
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Yes.
I'm far from it.
Yes.
I'm far from it.
From Serbia.
Hello, Serbia. Wow.
Serbia.
Dragon. Oh my God, I kind of love your name.
Dragon.
It's really hot.
Dragon. You beautiful Serbian man. Yes.
Speaking of being older, we have been friends for a long time. We shan't say how long, but we talk about any candid gossip you want to spill for our fans. Nothing that could get me arrested, but or about the two of us hijinks. People might want to know.
Well, I do love I was at this event this week, and I was reminded of the first time we hung out, which was at Jamie's Christmas party, his Christmas decorating party.
This is Jamie Copperthwaite, who composed our amazing, hilarious theme song, by the way. So that's actually how I forget. That's how we know each other.
And it was this tree trimming party where we're supposed to be painting ornaments.
I remember now.
And we ended up we're you know what would commemorate this day, and we made the most disgusting, nasty ornament.
And we're supposed to fill a plastic ball with decorative things and hang it on the tree, but
we put all
the food from the party.
And this guy Brandon was there, and we just giggled we're
and we just put a plastic ball full of rotting food on Jamie's tree.
On his Christmas tree. And that was
we've been friends ever since.
And then, oh my God, one of my favorite moments was going to see that well, I'm not going to name her name because we love her, but we did not like the show that she had done.
Oh, child. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Okay. Say no names.
And we were walking through the East Village, and oh my God, we passed. The cock had moved.
Yes.
The cock was at a new location.
When you know you've been in New York a long time when you've seen
the cock
has been at 3 or 4 places. And you still think it's on like Avenue A and 11th Street or wherever it used to be. And you're like, it hasn't been there since 2003.
Yeah, that's true. Since like, oh my God.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and so we passed by, and like we were just gabbing. It was like one of these great like early summer nights in the city, and we passed in front, and we're like, oh, this is a new location, and the door guy outside was this fabulous Latino guy, and he was like really funny, and he just started playing with us, and we're like, what does it smell like in there? And without missing a beat, he went, old load.
Old load. So we went in. That's delightful. Oh. Speaking of old load, well, we were talking about how we've been in New York a while. How long have you been in New York, living and acting?
Oh my God, since '99. So coming.
Me too.
Since
it's 99,
20 years.
That's crazy.
Year. Yeah, it is. Orlando, I love.
Oh, hello from Orlando.
Have you ever seen the Book of Mormon when he sings that love song to Orlando?
I have, yes, of course I've seen the book. I'm a homosexual in New York City.
You're a homosexual in New York City. Homosexual, an erudite homosexual in New York City. So how long have I been in the city? Yeah. So 20 years. Acting, singing, mainly musical theater. Mm-hmm. For a while there, I did a lot of very experimental theater down at La Mama.
Oh, that's right. I remember you doing a lot of stuff there. I mean, yeah, you guys. I mean, John Andrew has an amazing voice. And he's a marvelous singer. We don't have that. He doesn't show that in West 40s, but but he's also so hilarious. I just think. You don't even have to sing to be amazing. Well,
I'll do it in a rush for the funny, but.
Our friend in Orlando, just so you know, the pilot was fabulous. When will we see another episode? That's a great question. We're lining up financing now, and we hope to go into production for that in November. So that was I set my timer. We've already.
Wait, really?
These things go so quickly.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we hope to go into production in November for that second episode, and then we'll get it edited and out as soon as we can. So, but stay tuned. I hope you're subscribed, and keep here.
Yes,
we'll let you know. I wanted to ask a question about the pilot, just to get to know you a little bit. So in the pilot, there's a conflict over whether to make a big deal or not over Louise's 40th birthday. Mainly the person who doesn't want to make a big deal about it is Louise, who's turning 40. So I wanted to ask you, did you make a big deal about turning 40?
Girl.
And I expect nothing less.
Do you know me? Are you new? It's so funny because I ran into this guy, Doug, who helped me put this together for my 40th birthday. But I wanted to sing. Singing is very important to me. And so I did a cabaret, and I sold out the Laurie Beachman Theater.
Yes, you did.
I made people pay money to hear me sing on my birthday. 40th birthday. And 100 people showed up, and it was fantastic. And we had, I had like a 5-piece band, and 4 friends sang backup, and we made joyous noise. And
I was out of town, but I've seen some of the YouTube. It's on YouTube. Some of the
a lot of
videos, which is amazing. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you can check out other stuff of John Andrew that's online after we should finish chatting.
That sounds like a good family episode for Thanksgiving watch.
Yeah, sure, Dr. Davis. Yeah, we'll put all of the smutty stuff in the Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, wait. Did we talk about nakedness?
Go ahead.
So Mark Sam is always naked. Like we did Fire Island together a couple times. If this wasn't on, if this camera wasn't on, he would be very naked. But in terms of the show, like that was also an interesting thing, like reading some of it. There's some nudity and there's some naked.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean upcoming episodes?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no spoilers, but I mean, you know.
Well, no, that's how you get people to put money in. If you want to see some,
it's life. It's real life. Real life involves sex.
Yeah, I mean, there was some naked in the pilot.
There was some naked in the pilot,
but there's like,
yeah.
It gets very naked.
It gets real, and we love that. The neighborhood. It's an important part of the show. I know you don't live in Hell's Kitchen, but I see you there all the time.
Yeah, I'm always up in there.
So what you have any thoughts on the neighborhood? Judgments, loves, dislikes.
I really do like that. Well, when I think of the neighborhood, I think of 9th Avenue.
Okay.
In the 40s, you know what I mean?
Just like that strip.
Like that strip.
And what do you think of that strip?
I like it. I mean, I think it is fast paced. It is a bit high pressure. Like I don't know if I would want to live there. Like I feel like you have to be on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you definitely have to be on. But it's weird. Like I know so many people who live in that neighborhood, and I'm always running into people that I know, and I'm very comfortable there. And I live in Astoria.
Another great neighborhood, but it is very different.
But it's very easy to get to that neighborhood from Astoria.
Where do you like to go?
When I'm in the West 40s?
Yeah.
Well, there's a fine dining establishment called the Westway Diner.
Oh, he's classy.
Very classy.
I've been there many times myself. I love a diner. I love a New York diner.
Yeah, a New York diner moment is great. And
so good. And that, who has the waiter that they have a crush on?
I don't.
Oh, wait, now we're putting it on YouTube Live. You have a crush on?
No, I don't have a crush on a waiter there. But
no, it's me.
Do you really?
Well, no, there's a busboy at another diner. It doesn't matter.
I know the one you're talking about. And it's at Westway.
Okay.
And he's delicious.
All right, look,
he's delicious.
Whatever gets you in the door.
And Patricia! Oh my God!
Look, a friend, you should do another show. We would love to hear you sing. You know what? We're gonna have to get a song moment in for you at some point.
Karaoke is a thing in our life.
Karaoke is a thing we actually do in our real 40s lives.
Yeah.
And you're right. Maybe that should be an episode. Let us know if you guys want to see a karaoke episode in the future.
Yeah.
Yes, song moment. Okay. Well, that's it. That settles it.
What was I saying about Westway Diner?
That you like that. That's a place you go.
That's a place that I go.
When you're in the West 40s.
Well, like I feel like it's just there are not many places where you can go and spend a couple hours and just talk through life. And that's been a great thing about that place. Like I feel like you and I have gone
we
there
have talked through life.
Talk and talk.
We've talked about our fathers, mothers.
Yeah. I mean, like you just kind of go in and get some matzo ball soup and a piece of cheesecake and sit, and they're so lovely. Of course, Amy's Bread.
Amy's Bread is another great place on that 9th Avenue Street.
Lemon mousseline cake. That sounds
fascist. Like Mussolini cake.
Unless I'm saying it wrong. I might be like, I think it's mousseline. I don't know. But,
what else can we see you in? And besides West 40s, while people are waiting for the next episode, what else can we see you in anytime soon? I know you're in something coming up over the holidays.
Yeah, I'm in something coming up over the holidays, and I have a show coming up next year that I'm not allowed to speak about.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay. You're gonna look forward to when you can.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be good.
Oh my God,
it's fantastic.
I'm excited.
But so my current life, I do a lot of new musical theater work, and so I'm always doing workshops and stuff. I just came back from Barrington Stage, where I workshopped a musical.
In the Berkshires
at this theater. I'm about to workshop another show at the end of the month here at a fabulous Off-Broadway theater.
Okay, I
And
love
then,
that.
and then I go up to Hartford Stage for the holidays. And
You did that. You did that last year.
I did that last year.
At
It's
in
my
Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford Stage at
Yeah, okay.
Hartford, the Tony-winning Hartford Stage.
It's not bad. I mean, no, not everybody can say that.
This is true.
Yeah, so that's over the holidays. New England fans.
Yeah, well, Connecticut is not. Yeah, well, I guess it's
New England. Greenwich
Yeah.
is not New England, but Hartford's New England.
You're right.
Once you get past Stamford, it's New England. Until then, it's New York.
Where is that Brian?
It is Brian. Brian's taking care of that. But listen, thanks for all the love. And I see there was one comment. I think HBO should pick us up too.
I
The
think
Doubting
so.
Panda says that, so if you know anybody at HBO, that would be amazing
Yeah.
if you would drop them a line. Send them the link.
Send them.
How
the
about
link.
everybody do this? If you love the show, share it
Yeah.
with 5 to 10 of your friends today.
Today?
Yeah, and make sure that, people subscribe,
Yeah.
stay tuned for what's coming. We're going to do another live chat in a couple weeks with another actor. There's going to be some bonus material that we're going to release. Actually,
Bonus material.
we made bonus material.
Whoa.
Why did I sing? You don't want to hear me sing. It's John Andrew. You want to hear sing?
No, please. We should do like a live thing, karaoke, probably one day.
Maybe we'll do a cast karaoke live.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, we should do that.
Okay, we're getting ideas. We're getting ideas.
he's
Suggestions in the comments.
He's a major pole dancer too. This one.
Yeah,
It's very good.
it's true. But the only song that I'll strip to is Whitney Houston's "Greatest Love of All" because that is the ultimate stripper song.
That is all of our birthday gift every year. He gives us a lap dance to the greatest love of all.
So maybe I'll if we
Everything.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to offer that as some sort of reward for crowdsource funding, or I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Things can be arranged. But this is it's been great. Thanks for coming and talking to us.
You're
talking to everybody. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would just say before we close, holding hands.
You're pretty. Jesus loves you.
It's amazing. Sometimes I don't feel it. It's been a great week for the channel. Like so many new people have watched the episode this
That's
week.
amazing.
I think 30,000 new views in a week, which is great, and so many new subscribers. So how much do I have to pay to get that lap dance? See, you know what? I knew I'd have a taker. We'll get back to you. I mean, it can be arranged. But seriously, guys, it's, thanks. This is what will help us keep making the rest of the season. Is if we just keep sharing it, everybody keeps talking about it. We've gotten some great press this week. So, Hornet Stories did a great article about us, about Silver Foxes and the Golden Girls, Will and Grace. Like we were lumped in with such great company. So that's great. We have links to that in our social media if you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So check all that out. It's a great article. And
you all are pretty, and Jesus loves you. That's my kind of
that's his catchphrase.
General sign off for everything.
We don't want to freak out people.
Yeah. Like don't like. I have a different relationship with the guy named Jesus.
Oh, I thought it was Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, thanks everybody. It's been amazing so far, and we just can't wait to do more. So stay tuned here and keep sharing, keep subscribing, and we'll see you guys soon.